Hello YouTube, it's Octane Reaper, and today's discussion is going to be about the new games that were revealed at the E3 conference. And honestly, I have not been so excited in such a long time. I haven't seen such a great E3 lineup since maybe 2011 or maybe 2012 when games like Skyrim and Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 were unveiled, and Dishonored was also revealed. I am extremely excited this year. In fact, I'm so excited, I'm kind of scared because I don't know what to spend all my money on. But to get to the first thing that I'm excited for, it's definitely got to be Infinite Warfare. Now, I will admit, you know, it's in the future, and it's kind of getting monotonous. We've had a few futuristic Call of Duties for the past few years, but I'm sure it'll be great, you know? It'll be fine. What can you do other than just try and enjoy it, other than just hating on it like everyone else seems to be doing? Some things I'm looking forward to seeing in Infinite Warfare are going to be the areas in space. There are talks of areas being set on Mars and giant space stations, some of the moons on Saturn. Who knows where else? Obviously, Earth will be a place that will take place, but you know, what other places could they possibly take us to that maybe they haven't even talked about yet? So I'm very excited to see that. Now, Infinity Ward has stated that there isn't going to be an advanced movement system like Advanced Warfare's, so if you guys are worried about that, then you might want to calm down just a little bit. If anything, it'll be somewhat similar to what we're used to with Black Ops 3, but I think it's going to be a little bit more suppressed than even that. I don't think it's going to have wall running. It might have, you know, some jetpacks or something, but I think they said the acceleration on them is a little bit slower. They don't give you as much as a boost as they do in Black Ops 3. So I'm definitely not as worried about that. And I feel like if Black Ops 3 was a boots on the ground shooter, people would probably retain to it really well. It would be just like Black Ops 2, but just a little bit later in the future. The technology in Black Ops 3 isn't necessarily any more advanced than it is in Black Ops 2. So we don't need to be worrying about the advanced movement system in Infinite Warfare. It can't be that much more complex than Black Ops 3's. If not that, it's probably going to be more stripped down. I also definitely cannot wait for the Modern Warfare remaster. Not only did they go in and, you know, just kind of port it over, but they also went in and touched up all the graphics. They remastered all the graphics. You know, it looks like a game that was produced this year. It doesn't look like an outdated game anymore. And it looks absolutely fantastic. They redid the sounds, they redid all the textures, they upped the resolution, I'm sure they solidified the frame rate a lot better, and maybe they will, you know, mess with the balance of weapons, which they don't really need to do. Hopefully they don't, but maybe they'll go in and fine-tune some things that would make it ultimately a better game. Now, some people were complaining about the fact that there isn't going to be all the maps. Now, you guys gotta realize, when Modern Warfare was first shipped, it didn't have 20 maps. I think it maybe had 14 at most, which might be a good thing because they might be removing some of the maps that weren't really that fun to play on, and I'm sure they're not including all the DLC maps that were added. Now, next, Skyrim. They're remastering it, and I am extremely excited about that. I cannot wait. It looks great. Probably looks about the same of what a PC would run Skyrim maxed out, you know, with a high-resolution texture pack or something like that. Maybe not that good. I'd hope it'd be that good, but it might be even a little bit better. Still will not look as great as PC modding it, though. But I'm still very excited for that. Now, one thing I'm worried about with that is that I'm worried that it will not run stable. I want it to at least run 60 frames per second, 1080p. Even if that meant sacrificing, you know, a lot of the graphical fidelity, that'd be completely fine. I just want it to run 60 frames per second. I just want 1080p. And graphics that were better than the PlayStation 3s and the Xbox One, or 360s, sorry. Now, next thing I'm excited for is Battlefield 1. Now, when I first heard that it was in World War I, I was kind of a little bit worried because the weaponry in Battlefield 1 wasn't that advanced. You had a lot of semi-automatic rifles and LMGs and SMGs, and most of the LMGs were actually mounted, and they were unable to be unmounted. But it looks like they kind of found a way to make it work to where there are still a lot of automatic weapons in there. The graphics look fantastic. They have a dynamic weather system. Very excited about it. Next thing is, I also know it will not destroy Call of Duty. People don't appeal to Battlefield the same way they appeal to Call of Duty. But nonetheless, I definitely cannot wait for Battlefield 1. Another thing I'm very excited for is Dishonored 2. Haven't heard much about it other than you can play as 2 characters, but I'm very excited about it. Dishonored 1 was a badass game, and I cannot wait for the second one. Gran Turismo Sport is also coming out. That will be on my channel. Cannot wait. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned if you did, and subscribe and like for more content. Have a kick-ass day.